Imagine a company losing millions on a product, only to pivot and create a billion-dollar success. This seemingly impossible transformation happens by embracing what most people fear: mistakes. Understanding how errors drive innovation unlocks a powerful, often overlooked, secret to progress. The world's most valuable companies were built on countless hidden failures and relentless adaptation. Humans instinctively avoid failure, often seeing it as a sign of incompetence or weakness. However, history reveals that every major breakthrough emerged from a graveyard of experiments gone wrong. Consider the incandescent light bulb, a common fixture for generations, a symbol of human ingenuity. Thomas Edison famously tried over 1,000 materials before finding the right filament for his bulb. He didn't view those initial attempts as failures, but rather as 1,000 ways that wouldn't work. This mindset, often called trial and error, is a fundamental engine of human advancement and continuous learning. It's not about making mistakes carelessly, but about deliberately experimenting and observing detailed outcomes. You might wonder why some individuals and organizations embrace this, while others remain stuck. The difference lies in their approach to feedback and their willingness to adapt strategies rapidly. Learning from errors transforms perceived setbacks into invaluable data points for future success. This iterative process allows for continuous refinement and the discovery of truly novel solutions. The scientific method itself is built upon a continuous loop of hypothesis, experiment, and revision. Scientists propose an idea, test it rigorously, and then adjust their understanding based on specific results. Often unexpected results or mistakes lead to the most profound and revolutionary scientific discoveries. Penicillin's discovery, for instance, began with Alexander Fleming's accidentally failed laboratory experiment. A forgotten Petri dish, contaminated by mold, surprisingly inhibited bacterial growth around its edges. But that's not the strangest part. Many would have simply discarded the ruined culture immediately. Fleming's profound curiosity, however, led him to investigate this anomaly instead of throwing it away. He observed, documented, and eventually isolated penicillin, revolutionizing medical treatment forever. This wasn't a planned discovery. It was a mistake transmuted into monumental progress by keen observation. Similarly, expert engineers often build numerous prototypes, expecting many of them to fall short. Each failed prototype provides critical data, revealing design flaws or unforeseen engineering challenges. They systematically eliminate what doesn't work, iteratively improving the design with every new iteration. Wait until you hear what comes next. This powerful approach is not just for laboratories or workshops. Even in creative fields, artists and writers produce countless drafts and sketches before a masterpiece emerges. They experiment with different styles, narratives, and techniques, discarding much of their initial creative work.
J.K. Rowling, for example, faced numerous rejections before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon.
Those rejections weren't failures. They were opportunities to refine her pitch and strengthen her narrative. The crucial key lies in analyzing why something failed, rather than simply lamenting its demise. It involves asking what went wrong and what can we learn, instead of assigning superficial blame. And then something unexpected happened. This systematic approach can be applied personally too. You can view your personal setbacks as experiments that yielded specific, often valuable, results. Perhaps a chosen career path didn't work out as planned. That's data about your true preferences. Every relationship that didn't last teaches you something profound about connection and communication dynamics. The process requires humility, a willingness to admit errors, and the courage to try again differently. It's like navigating a dark room. You bump into furniture, learning the layout through each collision. Each bump is a mistake that maps out the room. Obstacles not as dead, making your path ends clearer for the next step. Opportunities. Obstacles not as dead, making your path ends, but as detours offering new insights and pathways. Opportunities. Organizations that foster a culture of psychological safety thrive on this iterative learning process. Employees feel empowered to experiment without fear of severe punishment for honest attempts. This leads to faster innovation cycles and a greater capacity for adapting to changing environments. Imagine a world where every error was hidden or punished. Progress would grind to a halt instantly. Many technological marvels, from powered flight to the internet, would simply never have existed. Consider the early days of space exploration, filled with spectacular rocket failures and public setbacks. Each explosion, each lost mission, provided crucial engineering data that paved the way for success.
These lessons were meticulously analyzed, leading to design improvements and safer, more reliable launches.
This iterative process saves immense resources in the long run by preventing larger, more costly errors. It cultivates resilience, sharpens problem-solving skills, and deepens understanding of complex systems. Ultimately, it empowers individuals and societies to tackle seemingly insurmountable problems with confidence. True innovation isn't born from perfection. It's forged in the crucible of persistent, intelligent error. Learning from mistakes and embracing trial and error is not merely a strategy, but a fundamental human superpower. It transforms obstacles into stepping stones, propelling us forward through continuous discovery and refinement. By analyzing our missteps and adapting our approaches, we unlock exponential growth in every aspect of life. If you found this exploration of growth through error fascinating, subscribe for more incredible insights. Hit the like button and let us know in the comments how learning from your mistakes has shaped your journey.